What's up, Tiger fans? This is Khalil Baker back with another episode of Inside CU Sports. This time we have Sierra and Emma from women's wrestling here with us again, talking about their program, see what they have going on. So let's check it out on the map.
My name is Emma Walker. I'm from Campbellsville, Tennessee. I wrestle here at CU, and my major is business.
My name is Sierra Chavez. I'm from Orlando, Florida. The reason why I'm at Campbellsville University is because I got offered a wrestling scholarship. The reason why I chose this school is because I didn't really have a lot of wrestling experience in high school. I didn't wrestle for a long time, like most college girls would. I started wrestling when I was a sophomore in high school and then just did really well since then. And I decided to come here because I met with Coach Miracle and he offered me a really good scholarship and I really fell in love with the program.
When I was in high school, I wanted to go to college for wrestling somewhere, so I did visits all over. And this was actually my last choice to visit, so I visited. And honestly, I wasn't sure if I was gonna come here, so it just kind of happened and here I am and I love it. I just heard it was a really good wrestling program, so I decided to come here and be a part of it. One of the big things that kept me here was the team atmosphere and just having really good friends here. I've built the biggest friendships that I've had in my life here at CU. I think that's really important to have people that you can connect with on that level, in life to always have when you're gone too as well.
What's kept me here at CU would be my team. We're a lot of hardworking individuals with good work ethic, and I think if you surround yourself with good people, you're gonna have amazing results. So that's pretty much what kept me here, and the coaches, the program has been very successful since it's started, and Coach Miracle and all the other coaches have really pushed us to be hard and work for what we want.
This season, pretty fresh, just started. We had our first dual tournament this past weekend, and it went pretty good. We have a lot of new players on the team, a lot of new looks, all the new wrestling techniques that people brought in and stuff, so it's looking pretty good this year. I feel like we have a lot of work to do as a team. There's more new people than returners, I feel, so we're just gonna have to keep working out their technique and what they brought from high school into college and work with it like that.
So I've actually been wrestling at a new weight at 155. In high school, in my freshman year, I kind of wrestled at a bigger weight, like 180. I wrestled in high school, and then my freshman year, I wrestled 170. And I recognized that it'd probably be best if I wrestled at a smaller weight. I would probably do better. And I did really well last year. I went to nationals. I fell short of my goal of becoming an All-American, so that's my goal for this year. But this year's been pretty good with wrestling. I like wrestling at that weight. It's definitely an adjustment though, because at a bigger weight, it's a little bit more slower pace. When you drop down weights, it's a lot more faster. People are strong too, so you just gotta adjust and adapt.
I would say my goals for myself is to win a national championship. I came in second place 2 years ago, and then last year I came in fourth, and that was a huge drawback for me. And I just have used that as motivation to want to win. I want to put the work in to win. I want to do the things that I wasn't doing before and do better and be better for myself. This year we're doing a lot of open tournaments that we haven't really done in the past, and I'm excited about that because open tournaments are where people from all over can come. It could be high schoolers, it can be people from NCAA, NAIA, it could be older people that are graduated. And that's what's cool about open tournaments, because all those people have different wrestling backgrounds. It's not just NAIA where you're wrestling people in our conference and stuff like that. It's people everywhere with all types of wrestling skills, and it's a lot harder. It's a lot more competitive, I would say. And for the team goals, we lost last year, so I feel like a big thing is just coming together as a team at the end and really pulling through to try to win that national championship again. Something that goes into that is the bond of our team. I think it's really important to have a strong connection with one another so that we can all work together in a positive light.
One struggle that I had that might have, that could have affected my result of being an All-American was being more offensive. I think that that's one thing I have to really harp on, is that I'm more of a defensive wrestler, and with wrestling you need action. You know, that's how you score matches and win points. Usually I typically like to capitalize on people's mistakes, but when you have somebody that's as good as you or even better, they're going to be super offensive, so you'll have to learn to adapt to their styles. And that's one thing I really have to focus on, is really risking it, not being afraid to risk it or being afraid to score, because let's say they score on me and I'm down by 2. Well, now I gotta figure out a game plan to score those 2 or score more points. So it's okay to risk it, and I think that's what I have to tell myself, is that it's okay to want to try something new and not be afraid to just be defensive all the time.
I would say working on the things that I lack in, which is like getting tired really quickly. I've cut out a lot of things in my life to where I can focus on eating healthy and drinking a lot of water, and just running and doing a lot more to build my endurance up so that I won't get tired. And going live and stuff has also helped me not be so tired during my matches, and also working on certain techniques that the opponents that I face use on me, to combat that and practice how to beat that certain person. And I think that'll come to play when I have to wrestle them in the championship. So
this past weekend I did pretty good. One thing that I would say I would have to work on is being more offensive. I think that's what, as a team, we wrestled very fundamentally sound. Our hand fighting was good, our pressure was good, moving around was good, and I think that I did that well too. And our team did that overall really well, but I think that we do have to focus on, even me personally have to focus on some fundamentals, removing the pressure, moving around, keeping a good stance, figuring out opportunities to harp on, or capitalizing on their mistakes.
So this coming up weekend, we have an open tournament in Illinois, I think. So that's going to be a good tournament. After that, a few of us, it's optional to do the US Open, which is it's a huge tournament. Actually, it's every 4 years. Olympic qualifier, that's what it is. So that's a huge tournament. If you place top 3 or something, I think that's really big. Not really sure where you go after that, but I know it's a huge tournament and I'm excited for it. I'm nervous but excited.
So we have the North Central Open coming up this Sunday, which is pretty exciting because we get to meet teams that we haven't necessarily wrestled yet. And these opens are important because it kind of gives us an opportunity to kind of make mistakes or lose, because we don't want to lose or make those mistakes when it's in time, when we're at nationals and we need to focus. So I think opens are great opportunities to practice, and you get to kind of wrestle everybody's wrestling style. Everybody's different. So I think that's exciting, to wrestle different teams, different divisions. I think that would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, shout out to my girls. I love them.
I'm gonna shout out our team, because our team has really good work ethic. We're very self-driven, our whole entire team is, and I think that we're gonna have amazing things coming this end of the season, with plenty of All-Americans and plenty of people that are gonna really show up for themselves and make some names out of themselves.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to watch more episodes, go to CU Sports Network on our YouTube page. Check out for more.